The Smith family just signed a contract on a house. They now have 10 days to perform inspections, and the 25-day due diligence period begins. The Smith's real estate agent sends out inspectors, which may include a building inspector, a radon inspector, a mold inspector, a termite inspector, or other inspections they may need for their new home. The Smith's agent also contacts the title company to request the title commitment. The title company researches the history of the property, including its ownership, also known as the vesting, and what debts exist against the property and need to be paid at or before closing, also known as liens. If the inspections reveal any problems, the Smith's real estate agent contacts the seller's agent and asks for them to be fixed. The seller's agent will get back to the Smith's agent to confirm what the sellers are and are not willing to fix. This negotiation may go back and forth quite a bit over the 10-day period. If the Smiths are not satisfied with what the seller agrees to fix, they can request other concessions, such as a reduction in sale price, or they can decide to not buy the home. During the inspection period, once the Smith family has been approved for financing, their lender will order an appraisal. The appraiser visits the property to confirm its value is greater than or equal to the purchase price on the contract. Once the inspection negotiation is complete, the real estate agent reviews the title work and authorizes the title company to order the survey. A surveyor visits the property and identifies the boundary lines and any easements that affect the property, along with other details. An easement is the right of another party to access or use the property of another. This frequently relates to utility companies, but could also involve the right of a neighbor to use the property. These easement rights of others may influence the buyer's decision to purchase the property. Part of the due diligence period may include negotiations about what stays with the property and what doesn't, though it is generally preferable to have negotiated personal property transfers in the initial contract offer. Once the due diligence period has passed and the lender approves financing, the contract goes firm. This means that the sale will now proceed to closing. Meanwhile, the title company works with the seller to obtain loan payoffs and to resolve any outstanding property issues. The title company also collects other information and then works with the lender to prepare the closing statement, a final accounting of all money changing hands at the closing. Once the closing statement is final and contract has solidified, the closing is scheduled. The Smith family brings in their down payment in the form of a cashier's check or a wire transfer, and the lender provides the loan proceeds. The title company closer, loan closer, and the Smiths sit down at the closing table and sign the loan and title documents. At some point in the same day, the seller sits at the closing table to sign the deed and other required documentation. Once all of the documents and closing statements are executed and the money has changed hands, the deed will be sent to the courthouse to be recorded in the public records. The Smith family officially owns their new home.